Hello, Hosanna and I are going to be going on a grocery shopping trip for the week. We're going to be going to Costco and Aldi. If we have time, we might swing by Walmart as well. Before we do that though, I wanted to give you a look at our menu for the next week so you can see what it is I'll be serving and what we'll be buying. So remember, this is only groceries for the large family for one whole week. Okay, so this menu is going to run from January 13th through the 19th. So today we're going to have roast beef sandwiches and salad. So I already have the brioche buns made for the sandwiches, and I will link my video for brioche buns in the description box, and you can check it out on the card above. But I already got that done, so I just need to cook my roast beef and make a salad. And then tomorrow I'm going to be doing a recipe that the family really loves, but I haven't done it in a while, and that's what's her name, Nigella Lawson's chicken in a pot recipe, and it's with orzo and leeks and lemon, and it's just a really nice winter dish. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, and I'll be serving a salad as well. On Monday we're going to have boeuf bourguignon and with mashed potatoes and salad. I don't know if you're seeing the theme yet, but I'm going to basically be doing a salad every day this week. I have not been as diligent as I'd like to be with getting a cooked vegetable served with dinner. And so I'm going to make it easy on myself this week, and I'm going to do salad. And when we get home from our grocery haul, I'm actually going to go ahead and get all of my lettuce prepped so that it makes it that much easier to actually get it on the table. On Tuesday, I'm going to be serving a vichyssoise, which is a potato and leek pureed soup, and some sourdough bread and salad again. These are going to be two different kinds of salads. So I'll be doing my homemade Caesar salad and also an arugula salad with just a lemon vinaigrette. And so with the vichyssoise, it'll be that arugula salad. On Wednesday, we're going to have pasta with marinara sauce, and that will also have ground venison in it, which I have a ton of that in the freezer, so I won't be buying any ground beef. Probably, well, maybe all year. I'll also be doing the sourdough bread with that and a salad. On Thursday, we're going to be doing a white chicken chili. I actually saw a really good looking white chicken chili on Instagram, so I'll be trying a new recipe to see how we like that, and I'll serve cornbread muffins with that. And then on Friday, we're going to do burgers, and we're going to actually be using venison for that. We've tried that a few different times, and it actually turns out really well. So we're going to do venison burgers. I'll make the brioche buns again. We'll have roasted potatoes and salad with that. So that is our menu. Now, before we can turn around here, before we can go shopping, I need to get some chicken stock that I made 2 days ago. I need to get that in the canner because I made a ton of it, and I don't like to freeze that. I like to can it instead. It just makes it a lot easier to use. So I'm going to get that in the canner, and Clara is going to man the canner for me while I'm gone so that we can go ahead and get going. And when I get back, it should be ready. So I already have 1.5 jars filled up right here because this is actually the second batch of stock that I've made, and I used the majority of the first one in soup, but I had this left over. So I'm gonna finish filling these and then fill the rest of these, and I might have even more left over after that. We'll have to see. So let's see how far this can go. So this is actually, the recipe for this is based off of Ina Garten's chicken stock recipe. And I actually have a whole video where I show you how I make this. So I will link to that video in the description box and also in the card right above. Canning the chicken stock that I made the other day. Remember when I did that?
Oh yeah. Are you making it again?
Well, no, now I'm just canning it so that it stays good.
Chicken stock.
Chicken stock.
I know how to say that. and explain it. And I'm hungry. Because I said thank you.
Oh, you did? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these in the canner, and Clara will be taking care of it, and then we're gonna go grocery shopping. There's still, it looks like there's still maybe enough to do 3 or 4 more quarts of stock. That's how much I have left. So, come on camera, focus. There we go. Yeah, there's probably enough for maybe 3 more quarts. So when I get home, I'll have to run those through the canner as well. But that's a good thing. Having a lot of stock is a good thing. This is after Sam's, so now we gotta do Aldi. Okay, we have all of the Aldi stuff in here now, and we had to rearrange some things and put some stuff way up there and on the other side of this seat. So we've got a whole van full now. Okay, we have gotten back from Sam's and Aldi, and we took actually a pit stop at my favorite consignment shop as well because it's Saturday and that's what we like to do on Saturdays. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything that we picked up. It was a bigger trip today than it normally is, but there is still some stuff that we will be eating from the freezer. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll get started with Aldi. Okay, so last week 2 bags of mandarins was not enough, so I bought 3 this week, and then I also bought a bag of red grapefruit. I have several kids who really like those, and then also 3 bags of Honeycrisp apples. That should get us through the week with our fruit. I bought 2 loaves of bread. This won't be enough, but I'm hoping to get some bread made for sandwiches this week as well. So I only bought 2 so that I would not have more than I needed. This is for Hosanna. She loves these sweetbreads that Aldi does. Normally they have an apple one, and she likes that one the most, but they didn't have that this time, so we got her this instead. This is the 6 cracker assortment. This is basically for emergency charcuterie. You never know when you're gonna need it. And Aldi's has their multi-pack of crackers is actually really, really good. So I wanted a whole flat of cannellini beans, but they only had 6. So I bought what they had, and I'll probably need to get some dry ones at Walmart, and then also a full flat of kidney beans because we're out of those. Okay, let's go to the other side of the table to finish up Aldi. I bought 2 packages of the split chicken breast. So this has the bone and the skin. This is going to be for the white chicken chili. I prefer to use the meat on the bone for soups. It just ends up turning out better. And then I'll save these bones and make broth at a later time. Just put them in the freezer. So here's a bunch of condiments. Aldi has these really, really good red wine and white wine vinegars. So I've been buying these. Bought 1 of each today because I'm getting low on both. And then I needed some salsa verde for the white chicken chili. I got a bottle of Pinot for my boeuf bourguignon They didn't have any French wine there, but Pinot is the grape from that region, so that'll do. The low sodium soy sauce. I'm getting to the point now where I pick one of these up every time I go because it's something that gets used often. This is an emergency can of large pitted black olives. And I bought 3 cans of the green chilies. I'm not exactly sure how many the soup recipe calls for, but it's good to have those on hand, so I got probably extra. I got 2 bags of tortillas. This is another thing that I'd like to try and make some of this week. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get to it, so I went ahead and bought some, but we can always stick those in the freezer if we need to. I've started buying the Aldi sparkling water again. We really love the Spindrift, but that stuff is expensive. So this is a much better value. So for now, this is what we'll drink and probably treat ourselves to Spindrift occasionally. So these are for Ryan. He loves the jalapeno kettle chips. And then these are for my girls. So this, Clara likes the dark chocolate sea salt caramels. And this is for Hosanna. So, because girls have to have chocolate. I don't know why, but Aldi has not been carrying very many of the bronze cut pasta in the shell shape. They have the rigatoni, they have the penne, and they have the spaghetti and the fettuccine, but none of those are as good as the shells. For some reason, the shells are the best. This was the only 3 that they had, so I went ahead and bought it. 2 blocks of Irish butter for spreading on toast and things like that, and then 3 pounds of salted butter to use in baking. 2 blocks of pepper jack cheese. This will be for the soup, the white chicken chili. And then a pack of bacon. This will be to go on top of the vichyssoise, along with lemon breadcrumbs. And what is the other thing I put on top of that? I can't remember now. But it's bacon crumbles, lemon breadcrumbs, and something else I'll have to try to remember. The obligatory pack of celery. These pineapple were on sale, so I got 2 pineapple. They looked a little underripe, but they were only $1.69 each, so I felt like that was a really good deal. I got 2 Greek yogurts these are for Sunday breakfast, along with brioche buns, and then whole milk Greek yogurt. This is for me for a snack or for breakfast. This is my pregnancy craving du jour. The high pulp orange juice at Aldi. It is so, so good. If you've never tried it and you like orange juice, you've got to try it. It really is the best that I've had. Not that I am an orange juice connoisseur, but I've tried a few different brands now, and this is the best, and it's the cheapest too. Okay, let's move into Sam's territory now. I needed to get a new bag of the fresh peeled garlic. I just finished off a bag. This is only $10. And this lasts forever. I feel like this is just a really good bargain because then I don't have to spend time and getting my fingers sticky by peeling it. I bought 2 packs of these chicken thighs. This pack was $8.29. The other one was like $7 something. So both of these will be 1 meal. And I didn't have this on my menu, but I wanted a backup. There's a dish in my Ina Garten cookbook. I can't remember what exactly it is, but it's with chicken thighs, and I want to try it, so I went ahead and bought these. I might put them in the freezer, but I might use them this week instead. I bought 2 6-packs of romaine hearts, and I'm going to be getting this all cut and washed either today or tomorrow so that it's ready to go for salad, so I don't have to think about it. I got a bag of frozen Argentine red shrimp. These are wild caught. This has a really high mineral content, so it's good for me to eat this. Good for me and good for the baby. This is another pregnancy craving. I've just been on a huge Indian kick, and I need to just start making it myself because this stuff is expensive, but it's not as expensive as going out. So that's how I'm justifying that. I bought a 2-pack of chuck roast. This is for the beef bourguignon, and this was $33.97. So this is a more expensive meal to be sure, but it is a meal that is fancy, so it satisfies my Epicurean sense, and it also the kids, everybody loves this. If we were to go out to a restaurant and everybody ordered this, the bill would be enormous. So even though this is going to be $34, plus the cost of the bottle of wine, which was 10, plus the cost of the potatoes for mashing. So let's say by the end of it, it's probably going to be about $48 to $50 to feed 12 people. That caliber of a meal, that is actually a bargain. So that's how I'm justifying it. Oh, so they had this cute little outfit for Bubbles. So we are huge tea drinkers in my house. And so they had this little onesie with a teacup on it. And I thought it was so cute. And it came with these little pants. And then it has this cute green and white polka dot shirt and a little pair of baby jeans. So I thought that this was adorable. And I could not leave it behind with a teacup on it. So, so Bubbles has more clothes. My boys are clapping their hands. They're excited too. Got a bag of limes and a bag of lemons. We'll be using mostly lemons this week, but I like to have the fresh limes on hand as well. I needed a big bag of yellow onions. I was completely out of yellow onions. 2 10-pound bags of Yukon Gold potatoes. These are still a really good price. They're about $6 a bag. The onions were actually more expensive at $9 or close to $10 for the bag. So this will last us at least a week. Big bag of potato chips to go with our roast beef sandwiches tonight. And then down here on the floor, so I have the big bag of tissues, or the big box of tissues. I don't know how many are in here. I can't really, 12 boxes of tissues, and then the Sam's toilet paper as well. This is the very best toilet paper. It's like Charmin basically, but at a much better price. I got these really pretty roses. When they have these, I try to get them. They're dark red and they're ruffled, so they look like more like heirloom roses. And I put them in a few different rooms of the house, and they're so pretty. It was just $15 for 2 dozen roses. And then my obligatory wedge of Parmigiano Reggiano. You know how I am. If you've seen any of my videos, every time I go, I buy one. Hosanna and my husband Ryan love naan, so I got some of that for them. And last but not least, I got some Baby Bell cheese. This is what I call my maternity snack. When we go to church in the on Sundays, I eat breakfast around 7 o'clock, and then we don't get home until 1 or 1:30. And that is really too long for a pregnant woman to go without eating anything. So I've been cubing up some Gouda and taking that with me, but then I realized that this would be so much more portable. So I bought myself some Baby Bell maternity snacking cheese. So this is all of the groceries, and I will be pulling 2 whole chickens out of the freezer for our meal tomorrow, and then I will also be pulling out probably about 8 pounds of ground venison for 2 different meals. So this is all of that. And then let's look at the receipts real quick. My son Alistair reminded me to do this because I forgot last time and I had to refilm. So at Aldi, we spent $171.51. And then at Sam's, I do the scan and go. So let's pull up that receipt real quick. So at Sam's, $245.91. So the grand total for this week of groceries is going to be, okay. Thank you for joining me today on this shopping trip, and I will see you next time.